Good morning, everybody. This is Mead Newman with Renewed Spirit Healing. Thought I would take a little bit of time to talk about what we might be looking at this week and ideas for moving through this week in general. We know that there's a lot going on. I'm not going to really tell you that there's more or less struggle, strife, and all of that tension going on this week, but what I am going to suggest is I'm going to pull a card from my old deck, the concepts of diplomacy that I learned from my father. When you're dealing with issues that many people are very passionate about, you have two choices. You can be divisive or you can be inclusive. When you look for the ways to divide, you will find them. You will find things that you are passionately against. And the more you look, the more you will find. If you look for the common ground and you look for the ways that you can find peace and create calm, then you will find those. And that is something that can help you move through everything from the microcosm to the macrocosm of your life. You have the ability in any given situation to choose what is your best way forward. And yes, this comes back to boundaries as always, but this also comes back to a choice of how to perceive your life and your power within your life. What you expect is what you are going to create out there in the world. If you expect to hurt, if you expect to be attacked, and if you expect to be looked down upon and dismissed, then you will create those events in your life, partially out of your expectation, partially out of simply the way that you subconsciously move through your decisions. How can you expect, or how can you stand up if you expect that you can't? Most of the decisions that we make, especially in emotional situations, are nothing so straightforward and black and white, at least not inside our own heads. Um, and this is one of the reasons why I'm always encouraging you guys to reach out. Let's get sessions scheduled, and let's dig into more than just what is going on, but what is the pattern of what is going on. Because knowledge is power. If you can look at multiple events going on in your life and suddenly find a pattern, and then in understanding the power, we can then craft tools to help you better adapt to what you want. In other words, if you always have this idea that you have to uh, have support come in from outside, and you never use your own two legs, you will never use your own two legs. But when you're shown that pattern, and then you suddenly go, oh, well, if I used my own two legs, I could stand up just as easily as using the couch, the bed, the person, the whatever. This is how we move from life coaching to physical manifestation. And these are the kinds of physical, tangible benefits of what I do can help you. I'm not sure that sentence made entire sense, but you understand what I'm talking about. The basic idea is look at what's going on in the world around you, look at how it's affecting you. And, with the drastic amount of tension that is going on out there, give yourself a little extra room to breathe. You do not need to be nose deep in the things that cause you angst and anguish. You give yourself the additional space to breathe, to relax, to decompress, and to find comfort. Yes, it can be beneficial to dive into the uncomfortable bits and pieces of your life, but it is not beneficial to stay there. You have to come out, you have to be able to process what you've worked with, and you have to be able to find the comfort zone again so that you can appreciate the work that you have done. I mean, come on, guys, what's the point of doing any of the great, amazing pieces of self work if you never take a step back and go, wow, I did that. I made change happen in my life, and I like it. So that is my urgings for starting out this week. Give yourselves a little extra breathing space. Um, look for the patterns. Look for the common ground. And I'm here. I have lots of availability for sessions. If you want to schedule a session through the website, it's www.renewedspirithealing.com. If you want to just PM me through Facebook or Instagram, we can talk and we can get things set up that way as well. And if you're just in a great donating spirit and you want to help keep the dream alive and keep a healer healing, there's actually a button on the website for you to keep the dream alive. So that would be greatly appreciated. As always, it's not enough to just survive. You have to be able to truly thrive. So, what can I do to serve? Light's blessings to you all.